Hey, listen to this. They spend $400 a month on lotto tickets, guys. Yes, $400, while their kids don't even have a college fund. All right, that's just crazy. Let's rip this budget apart. All right. Hey, listen, welcome to the Money Map Budget Planner, your journey with James. Today, I'm going to help you do a budget by diving into another real life money drama. And this one here, you might ask yourself, why do people do what they do? That could be. But here's the thing. We're going to open up a budget together and see exactly where their money's going and how we can free up some cash so they can hit their goals. All right. So before we jump in, though, let me just say this. This is the exact planner I use to get out of debt, to save for investments, and to relieve the money stress and finally see where my money actually is going. And, this gives you total clarity in under 15 minutes a day, guys. So go ahead and grab the budget planner in the link below. It's only for $1, guys. Only $1. It's for a limited time. And this is just due to the food stamp fiasco going on right now. And, I'm going to go ahead and help you go ahead and do a budget right now because you might spot a few leaks in your own budget as well. So let's jump in. Okay, so we are in the Money Map Budget Planner right now. And this is a tool that I collectively put tools together. There's about 40 of these tools in this package here, in this one software. And you know what? It can help you control your money. That's what it does, right? And we just happen to be on just one of these tools. This is just one. And this tool we're in right now is the monthly budget tool, all right? So let's go ahead and see what we can do. Let's go ahead and learn how to budget with this family's real situation. So here's what we got so far. We have a family here. They're making approximately $6,800. Hopefully you can see that good. Let's see if I can expand that a little bit more, a little bit easier. Okay, so they are generating per month $6,800, all right, a month. That's not bad, decent income, all right? Now, as we do a budget, we want to start with the income, and then what we do is we subtract the expenses. But there's two sets of expenses here, right? There's two sets of expenses. You see two columns here, guys. We have the fixed column and the variable expenses as well. The fixed column means basically that it doesn't change much. Your rent's about to be the same in most cases. Your utilities are about to be the same, typically, right? On the opposite side, variable, it can go either up or down, right? All right, so let's go back to the fixed. We're going to start here. Okay, this particular family, they are making paying $1,800 for rent, all right? And so if you wanted to find out what the percentage is, if it's a decent amount for yourself, what you want to do in this case is you want to you want to divide the $1,800 by their income, and that'll give you a percentage. Now, typically their percentage is somewhere for them, it looks like it's about 26% of their income, all right? So if you divide this amount by the income, any of these, by the way, any of these numbers here, you can come out with a percentage. And there's a certain amount that's safe for you, all right? So they're under 30%, so they're doing good. 30% is decent, that's where you wanna be. If you exceed that, like even a lot of lenders, mortgage lenders, if you're looking to buy a house, they will allow you to go up to 40%, but that's very dangerous for you. That's not a good place to be. So you wanna stay under 30 if you can. In other words, if your rent was $1,000, your income should only be no less than $3,000, okay? So, okay, next. So we're gonna go into the utilities that they spend. They spend $350, and so that's under 10% of their income, which is good. That's what you wanna be for utilities, all right? Next, they spend, on car loans, they have $600. That's just the car payment itself. It's not the maintenance and all that. We're not counting that right now at this point. But they have that. But also, they have insurance. We'll go on to the insurance. Now, the insurance includes their health insurance, which is about $500, right? And their car insurance, which is $280. So all that all together, that's $780 that they're spending on insurance, okay? Next is their groceries. For food, they spend $800, guys. So $800 is not bad. They're actually pretty good. And now for food, you want to stay under 20%. That's where you want to be, under 20% for all your food expense. So in this case here, for them, with this $800 compared to their income at 6,800, they're about 12. They are about, looks like 12%. All right, 12%. So they're good right there. All right, so far so good. Everything up here is okay. All right, next is their gas. Gas, they're spending $450. That means they're probably working locally. Most likely, if you spend, let's say your gas expense for fuel exceeds, let's say 500 and above, then that means you're most likely, I'm just guessing, of course, in this case here, if you exceed that, you're probably commuting kind of far, right? So if you stay under 400, even less than that, most likely you're probably in the local area that you're working or live by, where you live by, you're working close by. All right, so thanks. Okay, so next we're going to go on to, let's move into the other side, the variable expenses. Now, the variable expenses, this is where I said everything goes either up or down, and this is where you can find the money in your budget, guys, that you're already spending, right? You don't have to go get a side hustle. You can if you want, but no matter what, you have to budget what you already have, right? So they're spending in restaurants $500, $500, guys, each and every month, right? That's quite a bit of money to be spending out, right? So overall, though, it's not too bad, because if you look at that amount and this amount for food, they're still under, they're about, what's that, $1,300? They're about $1,300, right? Between these two. And that's still under, that's about 19%, right? So they're still under the 20 I had mentioned earlier, right? So that's still good. That's not bad, but they have other things going on with them. So if you're in this type of situation and, everything's okay at this point for them. So next, let's do this, is the clothing. Okay, clothing, it's another discretionary expense. It's $250. They spend every 30 days, $250 on clothes. Now, if they have kids, that's most likely you probably spend that. If you don't have to spend that extra money, then don't. You have the flexibility to not do so. Okay, next is shopping. Shopping, they spend $300, guys, $300. That's on top of the clothing that they already spend, and on top of the fast food they already spend, and all that together, that's quite a bit of money, right? It adds up pretty fast, right? So it's over $1,000 just in between these three. Over $1,000 by far, all right? So just in that alone, there's a lot of wiggle room that they can, find more money in their budget for the things that should be prioritized, all right? So next, we're going to go on to the subscriptions. Subscriptions are spending $150, $150 for watching, Netflix or whatever, these other types of apps. I would recommend trying to stay under $50. If you can stay under $50, that would work out really well for you, a little bit better. It's easier. It loosens up money for you. Now, next is the situation of all that really needs to be dealt with is the lottery tickets, guys. This is where they are at. Lottery tickets at $400, guys, over $400. That's crazy, each and every month. And now that's way too much money to be wasting every month, especially when, if you look at their savings, they have zero, have nothing saved. Okay, next we're going to move on to the credit cards. They're spending $550 on credit cards each and every month. That means their balance is very high. It's probably in the maybe about $15,000, $20,000 range, maybe higher, possibly depending on the interest rate. So you want to definitely take care of that. You want to get rid of this credit card debt, because that's what's hurting most families right now in this day and age. All right, so here's the situation with them. They are bringing in $6,800, but they're spending out $6,930. So they are behind, not by much compared to most people, but what's that, $130? So they're down $140, and they're spending more than what they actually bring in. Okay, that amount is not that bad comparatively speaking to most people. most of the population right now, but still, just the fact that you're in the negative, you don't want to be in that situation. They can fix this very easily with just this area right here, just this variable expense area. All right. So this is what I would say for them to do at this point is I would say this. How I would handle this is this. All right. How I do this. Now look, they got $400 a month. That's almost $5,000. $5,000, guys, a year blown on, scratch offs, quick picks. Meanwhile, they have zero saved for emergencies or even for their college kids, their kids' funds, right? So if they just redirected the lottery money that they have here, plus let's say $200, save about $200 out of the eating out that they have over here, right? And bring this over here, right? And also shave off another $200 off that shopping that they got and bring it back over here. Guess what? They're saving, if they do this every month, they're saving $800 every single month. And what does that equal to? In a year's time, it's about $10,000. $10,000, guys. That's so basically that's a lot of money that you save up without wasting all this here and still give yourself a little cushion that you may need, right? So it's by using this tool, it allows you to see what is going on in your budget and where you can maneuver for the better, all right? So, their kids could have a future, but instead they're riding on a 1 in 300 million chance. So that's the situation right now. It's unbelievable. But, next up, the next video, guys, here's the situation. They're tackling the most heartbreaking one of all that we're going to be dealing with. Families who believe that the American dream is dead, but is it really? Or are they just sabotaging themselves? All right, there it is. We found the money hiding right in their budget. And I hope this was helpful for you to find the money in your own budget. Find the money that's hidden in your own expenses. And the truth is, it's never about how much you make. It's about how you manage it. And I wished I had this planner years ago, when I was struggling, just to get ahead long ago. But, since applying this has helped me and so many others get control back of our finances. And I know it can do the same for you. Now, look, if you want a solution for your money struggles with the income you already make, this is it. This is it, y'all. All right. If you just let it do what it's got to do, right? Just 15 minutes a day with a digital money map budget planner can change things for you almost immediately. You'll see a change in about 30 days if you apply it. And if you go ahead and find the link in the description and pinned in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more. Don't wait. Master your money. Don't let money master you. Get your money map on today, guys. This is a special offer for only $1. $1, guys. That's it. And that's because of what's going on. That's till the end of this month of November, right? Until this food stamp fiasco with Congress ends, or if that happens prior to the end of the month. But it's going to end. It's going to cut off at that point in time, guys. So this is to help people out there. Everyone's, a lot of people are struggling. There's too many people struggling in America. This shouldn't be happening. So let's help each other. And that's what this is for, guys. So God bless. See you next time on the next one.